Okay, we are testing out the Metcon 9s today. We're building up to a 1 rep max split jerk. So every 2 minutes, I'm gonna do one lift, starting with a strict press. When I feel good and ready, I'm gonna move up to a push jerk. And then after that, I'm gonna move up to a split jerk. So my 1 rep max split jerk is like 305. And the split jerk's a weird one for me right now because that's what I think I did to hurt my shoulder. So, I mean, if I can hit 275 today, great. I have really nothing in mind. Kind of like yesterday when I back squatted. I'm just gonna go and see what feels good today and stop when it starts not feeling so good. And I did bring out the Adidas drop set, just in case, like I think these are just terrible to split jerk or jerk and just in general. But yeah, let's get cracking. I think having my microphone here might be a little dangerous, but we'll see. I'm gonna do some front rack stuff real quick and see if that is something I gotta worry about. Got my wrist straps because I got teeny tiny little weak wrists. And for a while I was like, probably shouldn't wear your wrist straps because you don't want to get used to them. Or you want to develop some kind of strength in your wrist, but like how much strength can you really develop in your wrist? A lot of that mentality, I kind of let go. Like the belt, yeah, I could see the belt one, and then knee sleeves. If you're like trying to like do a 1 rep max, you know, put on some knee sleeves. But if you're like training, like today, if I was not going for a 1 rep max, I probably wouldn't use wrist straps. But since I am, wrist straps. Probably honestly won't strict press that long. Like, that's not the goal for today. I'm gonna use crumb bumpers today and not Oli bumpers or competition bumpers. The reason for that is I want some whip on that bar. I want this bar to get going. So if you spread the weight out, it'll get a little bit more whip going. I don't know if it's going to be enough to help, but worth a shot. Okay, that's probably my last strict press. I can tell my knees are not warmed up. I'll just jump on the bike in between sets. Okay, now we'll actually get to test out the shoes. Like strict pressing, some people ask me like, is the shoe stable overhead? I mean, when you're strict pressing, it doesn't make that much of a difference. I guess like the pitch might interfere with you leaning forward or something, but I mean, it's a strict press. Grip feels decent. I'm worried about that split because the other day, my toe, and even now my toes like want to slide, which the forefoot grip on these shoes is not amazing, but like the midfoot is okay. The problem is when you're split jerking, you don't have that forefoot grip, that rear foot can get screwy, which I'm worried about. And juice up these knees a little bit. Another thing I'm kind of noticing with these shoes is that they might not actually be a 4mm drop. The toe kind of feels, I mean, if you sit back on the heel, then it does, but then there's such an arch on the shoe that it gives you the illusion that like your heel is a little bit higher. Yeah, that's probably the last push jerk. So I'm not gonna jump up to 245 here because I haven't done a split jerk yet. I don't want to like jump into something a lot heavier with a new movement and then possibly fail because I don't want to pick this stupid bar up. I went up. I saw in the corner of my eye that I ran out of space. So that last one, you're probably better off not seeing. This belt is kind of too small on me. I'm like, I know my belly fat is rolled over the belt, but that's what it feels like. It's the Cryology belt from Alex Lee. And I think he sent it to me, so shout out to Alex, but I think I got the wrong size. I feel like this belt doesn't do anything. Whoa! It's 275, that was the goal. Anything more than that. I got my Icarus belt with the Heaven kanji in it. This is the adaptive belt. That's it. I fucked that one from the start. I had the shallowest breath on that one. The first rack that I went into was not like comfortable, and I got out of it. That was just fucked from the start. I definitely should have had that, so I'm going up. Should have had that too. Fuck. Oh shit! I'm gonna get it. That one was like locked out, but it wasn't. Kick my rear foot down, get through. It's 285. A little short, but whatever. Whoa! We're gonna do it today. We're gonna hit 300. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do it. Whoa! No! Okay, I'm no doubt gonna hit it. No doubt. Oh my God. Okay, this is my last interval setup, so gotta hit up. Motherfucker! Fucking ugly, but whatever. Okay, so it wasn't as pretty as it should have been, but I was locked out overhead. I think that would have counted if it was like a weightlifting competition. There was no press out. It took me backwards. That's okay. I stabilized the weight overhead. So, you know, that to me that's a clean jerk. See what I did there? Anyways, yeah, I didn't have high expectations coming into today with these shoes. And they exceeded all of my expectations because I had none. The toe grip actually worked out just fine. There was no times where I thought that my rear foot would slide side to side or anything. The amount of cushion that these shoes has, it doesn't really detract from anything. Like they feel like there's a lot of midsole there, for sure. And when I was wearing the 7s, the 8s, and the 9s, the 8s felt the lowest. The 7s felt maybe a little bit higher than the 9s, but right around there. Stability, yeah. Like, what can I say? Hit a 300-pound split jerk. Haven't done that in more than a couple years. Super happy about that, especially coming from 3 pretty much back-to-back max out days. Usually by now my CNS is like done, can't do any more maxing out. Today I did my PR tie for my probably worst lift. I'm gonna say split jerk is, I mean, it's easily my worst lift. So I'm like super ecstatic. Did it in the Metcon 9s, had no reservations about using these shoes. Like after I just started getting going, I was like, all right, I'm good. I don't need to change my shoes. So that's a huge thing that plays into me. Actually now, like I was kind of hesitant. I want to say hesitant in the first impression video, but the more I use these shoes, the more I really end up liking them more and more and more. They still are kind of hot right now. I'm not gonna refute that, but you know, doing a few split jerks, that's not gonna really bug me too much. But if I was running, yeah, that would probably bug me a little bit. But otherwise, successful day in the lab with the Metcon 9. If you guys have any questions about these shoes, the belt, whatever I'm using today, leave them in the comment section. Thanks for watching, guys.